Now, the Wabash Valley's most watched newscast continues with all you need to know in 10.
Some local businesses say they're concerned this morning about a requirement under the newly passed health care bill. Currently, you may only put down your expenses by category when you file your taxes. Under this new law, it says as a business owner, you'll have to file a 1099 for every person or company who you do business with. But this is only if you do more than $600 worth of business with that person or business. Statler Tax Service recommends you start keeping track of everyone you do business with starting in 2011, but you won't have to hand over that information to the IRS until 2012. And this new law will mean more than just extra paperwork for business owners. It'll also cost them more. Andy Statler with Statler Tax Services. On average, businesses are currently filling out 10 1099 forms a year. He says under the new bill, it's expected that number will jump to more than 250 forms each year per company. Statler says that could create a time and financial burden on small business owners.
They go from 10 1099s to over 250. Now they got to track this. They're looking at several hours, probably 50 or 60 hours of preparation time just to get ready to print all this. So the cost is significant to a small business owner.
Statler says this includes small at-home businesses all the way up to large corporations. The Terre Haute City Council sat down with Mayor Duke Bennett last night to discuss the declining 2011 budget. Mayor Bennett says the Parks Department has been hit the hardest, losing $800,000. But he says all departments will see a reduction in their budget next year. This includes no new raises and cuts to capital expenses.
Our goal is to keep as many people as we possibly can and deliver those services as the best we can with the limited budget that we have.
Mayor Bennett says there's just enough money to cover the city's budget. A final budget is expected to be approved in a few months. With rising poverty levels and more people in need, food pantries are struggling to keep up. Catholic Charities in Terre Haute has many empty shelves this morning. Indiana ranks 25th in the nation for poverty, and that's according to a U.S. Census Bureau report. Food bank officials tell us the need locally has grown by 15% just in the past year.
Food coming in has slowed down quite a bit. We're looking for other opportunities right now to purchase food and try and get more food out to the pantries so that they can serve the families and individuals that they have coming into their facilities.
Catholic Charities is hosting a free pancake breakfast this Thursday for National Hunger Awareness Day. The breakfast runs from 8:30 until 10:30 in the morning in Etling Hall. If you'd like some more ways that you can help out our local food pantries, head to our website at WTHI-TV.com. We have an important traffic note for you this morning. The ramps at Interstate 70 and State Road 46 will close for resurfacing at midnight this week. The ramps should reopen by 7:30 each morning. Crews started working on the eastbound on-ramp Sunday night, prepping the road for a new surface. When they finish there, they'll start work on the off-ramp for westbound traffic. If the weather stays nice, the resurfacing should be done by Friday morning.
Now, the Wabash Valley's most watched newscast continues with Storm Team 10 meteorologist David Wire, certified by the American Meteorological Society.
Good morning, everybody. 7 minutes before the top of the hour. Quick look at your forecast. We're tracking the heat today and a chance for rain showers later tonight. Let's talk temperatures first. 68 in Rockville right now. Good morning, Robinson. 68 your way. Warm spot, 71 in Mattoon, Illinois, 71 degrees in Lagodi, Indiana. We're going to climb quickly through the 70s and 80s. You'll see 92 degrees by lunchtime, and yeah, I'm not kidding you, 95 looks to be our daytime high. If we get above 94, we'll set a record high today, and the potential is really there. Winds out of the southwest, 10 to 20 miles per hour. Your chance for rain moves in tonight and through the day tomorrow, then again on Friday, but hot again on Thursday with a high of 92. Going to feel more like fall for the first fall weekend, officially moving in tomorrow evening. First fall weekend moving in on Saturday, of course, high of 75 degrees, partly cloudy on Saturday, mostly sunny, 76 for Sunday, Abby.
The growing meth problem is becoming a growing budget problem right here in the Wabash Valley. Vigo County Sheriff John Marvel says there's a price to pay for the meth problem, and you are the one paying for it. Marvel says it's costing you up to $30,000 to house one meth inmate in an Indiana prison for a year. Hospital bills for a meth lab burn victim also average around $100,000. This year, medical costs at the Vigo County Jail are around $600,000. The sheriff says the jail will easily reach $1 million in cost by the end of the year.
So far, we have managed to scrape and pay the bills, but at some point in time, the county is going to run out of money.
Sheriff Marvel says stopping meth and treatment is the only way to cut costs. A stabbing victim returns to court on Thursday, but details of the event are still not clear. Aaron Bauer admitted to police he hit a parked car on South 9th Street in Terre Haute and then drove off. Bauer told police he also was stabbed. Police say Bauer then asked his girlfriend, Melissa Blansnig, to cover up the deployed airbags from that crash and wash his bloody clothes before police found them. Police say Bauer has not been clear about who stabbed him and why. The attack last Thursday morning remains under investigation. Bauer also remains in the Vigo County Jail this morning on charges of obstruction of justice and leaving the scene of an accident. If you plan to get a flu shot this season, you need to listen up. A new study shows the vaccine does more than help prevent just a fever and a stuffy nose, and it also helps lower your risk of a heart attack. Researchers found when you receive the shot is key. Getting the flu vaccine early in the season reduces your risk of a heart attack by 21%, but waiting until mid-November or later only reduces your risk by 12%. Doctors say they're not sure what the connection is between the two, but the theory is respiratory infections trigger plaque buildup in the heart.
Heart attacks are most prevalent during the winter months due to the stress of the cold and the development of upper respiratory tract infections like the flu.
Researchers also looked at whether the pneumonia vaccine lowered your risk of a heart attack, but only the flu vaccine seemed to help. The big day is almost here as the new downtown Terre Haute Children's Museum opens up on Friday. Staff and volunteers are working hard to put the finishing touches on exhibits so they'll be ready when kids arrive. Despite some of the little things that still need to be done, the museum is ready to open.
We will be running around this place at the last minute, trying to make sure that everything is right, because we really do want to make sure that it's perfect for these people in this community. Everyone's been waiting so long for this building to open, and we're really excited to share it with everybody.
One of the highlights of the opening weekend, you'll be able to meet and visit with Bill Nye the Science Guy and SpongeBob SquarePants on Saturday. The museum will be open Friday from 1 until 8 p.m., Saturday from 10 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Sunday from noon to 6 p.m., and I cannot wait.
Yeah, sounds like a good time. I can't wait to take my kids up there and see what they've got to offer. Now, hey, I spent the morning yesterday with the 6th graders, the Galahad group over at North Clay Middle School. They gave me some nice things here. We have a nice backpack, something to keep my Diet Coke cool, with the nights on there. A nice pin. So I want to say good morning to all the 6th graders and the Galahad group. We had a great time yesterday. We talked about everything from lightning to thunderstorms to hurricanes to rainbows. One question I couldn't answer was the average voltage within a lightning. Ooh. 10 to 120 million volts potentially within a lightning bolt. So that's the answer that I couldn't find yesterday. I told them I'd try to get it.
You learned something new too.
I did, absolutely. I always try to look things up if I can't find it for them there. In the meantime, let's take a look at what we've got for you today. Record-breaking heat potentially moving in. 95 degrees, no kidding today. It's going to be that hot, 92 by lunchtime. And again, we've got a chance for rain late tonight into the day tomorrow. Hot again Thursday, chance of rain Friday. How about a fall-like weekend, 75, partly cloudy as we get into Sunday.
Well, enjoy that very last full day of summer.
That's right.
All right, thanks, Dave. That's it for News 10 this morning. We'll be back with more news and weather in about 20 minutes. Thanks for watching. Have a great Tuesday.
This has been the Wabash Valley's most watched newscast, News 10, leading the way. For local news 24 hours a day, visit WTHI-TV.com.